On behalf of Veterans in Politics International, I would like to thank you for coming this evening. Just to give you a brief overview of this process, each panel member on this side will be given 30 seconds to introduce themselves, and then you will be given a minute to introduce yourself, what you're running for, and why you're seeking the endorsement. I would tell you that this isn't a debate, but there's nobody next to you to debate with. Usually I give a minute, but I'm going to give you more time leniency because there isn't anybody sitting next to you. I won't be rude and stop you mid-sentence, but at some point we have other endorsement interviews to conduct after the fact. So I'll start going like this and like this when it's time. At the end of the question answer portion, you will be given a minute or so to give your closing statement, your campaign, contact information, so on and so forth. So to get started, my name is Talicia Sandoval. I'm currently a political science major at UNLV and pre-law, and I'm also working on United States Senate candidate Sherelle Mendenhall's campaign.
Hi, my name is Jim Jonas. I'm the director of Veterans of Politics, and I also co-host the podcast with Steve Sanson.
Hi, my name is Michael Broadway. I am a senior member of Veterans in Politics as well as a real estate broker.
Hi, my name is Julie Connors. I'm running for Assembly District 35. And first of all, I just want to thank you so much for serving for this country because you're the ones who risked it all. And I'm just appreciative. Thank you for having me here.
For coming. Alrighty, so I'll get into the first question. What is your understanding of what an assemblywoman does? Because I think that is probably one of the toughest questions you'll get asked.
So I am not a politician. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I'm extremely nervous. But someone who will have a vote in what legislation comes in front of me, and I will have the opportunity to vote for or against.
So you said, no, you just breathe. That's fine. I know it's tough. I've ran for office too. I've been in your seat. I get it. Okay. So if you're not a politician and like, what drove you? Why exactly are you running? Why put yourself out there like that? Because it's grueling and it is stressful.
It is grueling and it is stressful, but I came here when I was 5 years old from South Korea with a dream. My parents wanted something better for us, and it was at a time where Korea was rebuilding from the war. And that's why I'm just so thankful for the Americans that were there liberating us. My parents told me that they had to be very careful about what they talked about or they could get arrested. And so when we had the opportunity to come to the United States, it was a dream come true. I feel like that opportunities were given to my brother and I, and we're thriving here in the United States and living the dream that my parents wanted us to live. And I just feel that it's my turn to give back, stand up. Also, my grandfather was the interpreter for the UN military during that time of war for the Americans. And both my adult children are serving in the Nevada National Guard right now in Idaho, sleeping in the snow. So I just wanted to give back. That's why I'm standing up. And also, I'm very concerned with the state of affairs in the United States. And I just want to make sure that the dream that was given to me is also given to my children and your children. So that's why I'm here. Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you tell the people out there what an assembly person does, what you're going to be doing? You did. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting old. This is our last one. This is our 14th day or something.
No,
I apologize.
It's okay.
Okay. Then could I ask you about education within the state of Nevada? Can you elaborate on that, please?
So I'm going to read down on my notes. No CRT. I believe in dignity and respect for everyone. Also, I believe that parents have a say in their children's education. Students have to be held accountable for their behavior, such as attacking students, staff, and teachers. I've seen that happen more and more frequently nowadays, and their test scores have to go up. My children are in the Clark County school system, and we have to be their advocate, the parents.
Okay. And to clarify for those at home, when she speaks of CRT, she is referring to critical race theory. I know not everybody understands what that is.
All right. So another tough question for you. And it actually is a tough question. Try to tell people the boundaries of your district.
Mountain's Edge. So Blue Diamond all the way to Decatur. Is it all the way to Decatur? Blue Diamond to Southern Highland, and little pockets of communities. Decatur, Blue Diamond and Decatur.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so my next question would be, are you a registered Republican or a Democrat?
I am registered as a Republican, conservative.
So I guess my follow-up to that is it seems like there's an awful lot of people running on the Republican ticket this year because of Biden's unpopularity. Right. Is that the reason why you're running, or is it actually more than that?
It's actually more than that. I'm running because I care about my country. I care about my community, safety of our community, the school system. I'm running because I just feel that we need more Republicans standing up, more conservative voices standing up and fighting for our rights and our freedom.
Okay, so my next question to you would be, provided that you are elected to the seat, you are going to be given 5 BDRs, and BDRs are bill draft requests.
Okay.
So the 5 initiatives that you feel important that you would bring to proposal off the top of your head.
Education, supporting our police, needing to control our land, because the federal government manages 80% of Nevada land, and we need to take that land back and make better opportunities for Nevadans. And also, we don't need BLM managing 60% of our land. And taxes. We raised taxes and the schools did not improve. We just have to do it better here in Nevada.
Okay. So he asked that you were running for a Republican seat. And when you get up there, usually, and he said earlier that they have fraternities up there, and he's not far off. So basically what it is that because your leader says, oh, we're going to vote this way, everybody follows suit. So what I want to know is how willing you are to stand up once you're there and say, no, this isn't what I want to vote for, regardless of party lines.
Right. So that's a good question. I think we need to have courage. I think it takes courage to bring both sides together, to come to a common ground where we could better the lives of Nevadans, think about our constituents rather than our political agendas. We need someone that's going to be level-headed and bring the issues in front of us and work out a solution for a better outcome. Yes.
Good answer.
Do you have any, or I guess, could you tell us a little bit about your background? Do you have degrees or?
Okay, so my background is I've worked in business development and marketing for years. I've owned private medical practices in the past, and currently I own a mobile phlebotomy company that serves the medical communities. Worked as liaisons for hospitals. So,
So I guess what he's trying to get at is what makes you qualified, or what do you feel qualifies yourself to be in this position?
My passion and my sense of standing up for what is right and being the voice for those that do not have the voice.
I can agree with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So my last question is going to be, what is your understanding of the general fund?
I really don't have an understanding of the general fund, to be honest.
Well, don't feel like the Lone Ranger, because I don't think anybody up there knows either.
Mm-hmm.
So the general fund, I think what he's alluding to as well is that a lot of money is being put into the general fund and we're not seeing any turnout, or we're not seeing where it goes. Oh. So a lot of taxpayer dollars and such are being allocated to a general fund that we don't necessarily know where that's going. So what would you do once you're up there to make that a little bit more transparent for Nevadan people?
I would work on making it transparent for the public and disclosing for everyone to see.
Through a law passed or a bill?
Through a law passed.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to give your closing statement, where we can reach you, campaign information, so on and so forth.
Oh, my name is Julie Connors. You can reach my campaign manager, Don Connors, at 702-406-7387. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That concludes our Nevada District 35 endorsement interview.